Somebody come and say.
The moment we stop having
praise brought to you by the Citadel Global Community Church. Our God is a God of salvation, far above all principality and power and might and dominion, that regardless of what happens in this season, you will escape. Say to your neighbor, there is no peace for the wicked. The lazy man does not rouse what he took in hunting, but diligence is a man's precious possession. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might.
Moment of Truth with Pastor Tunde Bakare, Sundays, 7 p.m. on PlusTvAfrica.
It is engagement we need to have.
Those who suffer miscarriages are never taken into account.
members of the National Assembly.
A consultative engagement.
No any tangible notification before they ban us.
It's one thing for people to be at your back.
Believe that until you see a white man or you see a foreigner in the kitchen before you can believe that, you know, good food is going to come out of that kitchen.
You can leverage on each other's spaces and, you know, sell. We believe in Nigeria, right? We believe that Nigeria can get better. We, the youth, are the ones that can make it better.
And my products are proudly made in Nigeria.
Welcome back. It's still The Breakfast on PlusTvAfrica. We're going straight to the Northwest region, Kaduna State to be precise, where 233 teachers have been sacked by the state government, and precisely the government is actually planning on a competency test next year. We have joining us to look at all of the issues and what's going to happen to the teachers, the ones that are left. We have Ibrahim Dalhatu, and he is with the State Universal Basic Education Board. Good morning to you, Ibrahim Dalhatu. Many thanks for staying with us.
Thank you.
But before now, knowing that competency tests have been done by the state government, how come we are having some sort of a recurrence, if you may?
Well, on certificate, in this regard, we must commend the government effort on pushing out these fake teachers. But what we are saying is that whoever is having a new certificate, definitely the NUT will come and see how we will resolve the issue. And remember, the issue of this first certificate, they have brought it out because we said we will not go for that competency test. And they should know, and our listeners should also understand that we as the Eastern leaders, we don't encourage having teachers with fake certificates.
I just correct an impression right now. I actually said that Ibrahim Dalhatu is with the State Universal Basic.
By having the fake certificate, remember, as a union, we don't employ teachers. It is either their government or the previous government that have employed them. And that if at all they have found out that they were having that best certificate, it is a welcome development and they should be fished out. But what we are trying to say here is that whoever is genuinely having that certificate, and that we will not fold our hands to see that they were being getting out of the job just like that. We will look to it, and we will call for their certificate, and we too as a union will verify their certificate.
So who then is responsible for?
Teachers don't have certificate and they were not qualified. And the basic question that one should ask is that who employed them? Was it not the government that employed them? And did the government give them training and retraining? You see, in every profession, there is need for training and retraining. And from there, if at all there is any gap, then that gap will be filled by training and retraining. That is our point. And that most of the times, they want to conduct a competency test, and the test is on cognitive aspect. What about the issue of psychomotor and the affective domain as an educationist? That's why we say this time around, we will not allow ourselves to subject who is found to have that test certificate. We don't encourage that in NUT.
All right, Mr. Dalhatu, the question right now. Mr. Dalhatu.
Whoever is getting a job with the Universal Basic Education as a teacher, then he or she is our member. And if it happens he has or she has that test certificate, that is not our concern, and let the government teach them out.
All right, Mr. Dalhatu, the concern for us right now is that you're talking about not wanting to be involved in this competency test, but 233 teachers, have actually been sacked, and you represent, the NUT in Kaduna State, which actually represents, like an umbrella body for all teachers.
You see, that is one of them. They didn't involve us. They have done it unilaterally. Then definitely we will call for the certificate of those 233 teachers that they said they were having that best certificate, and we will ensure that if at all their certificate were genuine, then we will protect their interests. This is one of our cardinal responsibility as union. But whoever among them is not having that genuine certificate, let him go.
These teachers, are they part of the NUT? These 233 teachers that were sacked, are they part of the NUT?
Or at the state Ministry of Education, then you are a member of NUT automatic. The law recognizes that. So we will not say that they were not our members. They were our members. But if at all the government found out that they were, then there is no way we can protect their interests.
Well, but the government is saying that, they have done their verification, that this certificate, they have contacted these institutions where these teachers claim to have graduated from, and they have found out that this certificate did not emanate from this institution. That is actually the case now.
You see, the kind of the way and manner PlusTvAfrica conducted themselves is that they were under until we conduct ourselves. So it is also the responsibility.
Fate of the teachers at this point in time. I mean, those
to know whether they were having.
He does not employ teachers, but the government. Fine, we agree.
You see, just like I have said, NUT as a board member. But I cannot recall the time when PlusTvAfrica invited us for a meeting discussing issue relating to education in the state. But had it been we were involved, then we will provide proper suggestions and ideas where this thing will be ensured that it has been done the way it ought to have been. But as a union, we want to reiterate again that we will recommend the effort of the government of fishing out whosoever is not qualified to be called a teacher. in the system. It's true that we will have a quality education in the state.
All right, Ibrahim Danhaltu, let's also talk about, I mean, you're the chairman of the NUT. What are the challenges of teachers in Kaduna State? Do you have other challenges? Are there other concerns that teachers are faced with?
Challenges teachers face in Kaduna State, they are numerous, actually. You see, the teachers were not being given their permanent appointment, confirmation letter. Then they were not enjoying yearly increment. Apart from that one, they were the one buying registers, jobs, lesson plan whatsoever. And if you have gone to the school, you will find out that the environment is not so conducive. These are some of the challenges that the teachers in Kaduna State are facing. And the issue of even 30,000 minimum wage.
Ibrahim Danhaltu.
The state is dissociating itself from the competency test which the government has actually proposed or is set to do sometime next year. What exactly are your reasons?
Some of the reasons that we said we will not participate in, there is a retraining when they are trying to conduct this competency test. We are saying no to it. Why? Because for the past experience that we were having, we know that they want to reduce the workforce. It's not the quality of teaching they are after. They are after the reducing the number of workers in the state. And remember, in that 2017 or 2018, that the newly recruited teachers, they came out and told the world that they have recruited the most competent.
I have to let you go at this point in time.
Is training and retraining. That's the only way that we
thank you so much, Ibrahim Danhaltu. We would have to let you go. That's for the want of time. We hope that we will have another time where we can talk about this. Ibrahim Danhaltu is the chairman of the NUT.